Good morning, students. Welcome back to English class. The previous class I taught past tense, right? Did you remember the past tense? So all the completed actions we will discuss in the past tense. So first I explained about simple past tense and its structure and some of the examples I have given in the previous class. Okay. Again I will revise that. Then we will go for next one. Okay. First one, what is that? Simple past tense. Simple past tense. So all the completed actions we will discuss in the simple past tense. Completed actions. Okay. What is the structure of simple past tense? Subject, verb to plus object. So what is the subject? For example, I'll take I played cricket. I played cricket. So here I is the subject, played is the verb to, this is object. Okay. I played cricket. Did you understand? One more sentence. I went to village. Or she went to village. Went to village. She went to village. She is the subject, verb to, and this is object. Is it clear, students? So all the completed actions we will discuss in the simple past tense. Okay. Now I'm going to explain past continuous tense. This is the first one. In the past tense we have second one, past continuous tense. I already explained in the previous class about this. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Okay. So the past continuous tense is used to denote an action going on at some time in the past. So for example, yesterday, at the same time, what is happening? I was explaining English grammar. Okay. Yesterday, same time, at the same time. Sometime, a particular time, the action is going. For example, yesterday evening 5 o'clock, you are playing cricket. I was playing cricket yesterday 5 o'clock. That means one of the particular time, the action was going on at the time. Okay. So if the action is going on in a particular time in the past, that we will discuss in the past continuous tense. Okay. So here the structure of past continuous tense is subject plus was were plus in verb 1 inform plus object. Okay. This is the structure. Subject, was, verb, inform, object. Okay. So we will write another sentence here. I was listening. Subject. What is subject here? I have taken singular verb, singular person, singular verb. Okay. I was listening. What is the verb here? Listen. We have to add inform, listening to the radio. To the radio all the evening. All evening. Okay. So now look at here. I is the subject. I have taken the helping verb was and listening. Verb 1 inform to the radio all evening. So this is the object. Okay. Did you understand the structure? I was listening to the radio all evening. That means the action was going on in the past. Okay. She was reading when I went there. She was reading. She was reading when I went there. When I went there. Okay. She is the subject here. Okay. Was helping verb, reading, verb 1 for plus inform. The remaining sentence is object. Okay. She was reading when I went there. She was reading a book when I went there. So in the past the action was going on. Okay. Next, for example, one more example I will give you, which we have taken in the simple past. I was playing cricket. I was playing cricket. Yesterday evening. Yesterday evening. So in a particular time, I was playing cricket in the past. Okay. Next, he was reading a book. He was reading a book. Last week. He was reading a book last week. That means last week the action was going on in a particular time. Okay. So this is the simple past continuous tense. Okay. The second one, past continuous tense. Is it clear, students? So in the past, if in a particular time, if the action was going on, we can say in the past continuous tense. Okay. Shall I raise? Write first. Write in your notebook. Completed? Textbook, ma. This is from textbook. Okay. So after teaching in textbook, I will go for workbook. Next, third one, past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. So past perfect tense. The past perfect tense, an action completed before a certain moment in the past. Okay. So we discussed the past perfect tense. When we discuss that, if one action has completed, okay, one action has completed before the another action is going up. Okay. Look at here, the past perfect describes an action. The past perfect describes an action going on at some time, completed before moment in the past. In the past. Okay. So the past perfect describes an action completed before moment in the past. Okay. So that means just completed actions. So in the past, which has completed just before going completed another work. Okay. There are two actions we will discuss here. One is the action which has completed just before another action completed. Okay. For example I'll explain, then you can understand. First structure, subject had plus V3 plus object. Just completed actions we will discuss in this. When I reached the station, when I reached the station, when I reached the station, the train had already left. The train had already left. Okay. When I reached the station, the train had already left. Okay. Here, look at here. When I reached the station. Once here, I is the subject. Okay. I reached verb to the station is object. So here we are also writing the simple present. Sorry, simple past, as well as we will write past perfect tense also. Look at here. The train is the subject. Had V3 already. Left is the V3 here. Okay. Did you understand? So here we discuss two situations at a time. So one is the already completed action. The second one just completed action. Okay. We discuss two situations at a time. So we will write the first which has completed. We will write first. Then which has completed later, that we will write next. So first action, what is completed? When I reached the station, the train had already left. That means just before I reached the station, the train left. That means just within a few minutes the train already left. That means here the action has completed before I reached the station. Okay, do you understand? So one more. I had written a letter before he arrived. I had written a letter before I arrived. Okay, students, look at here. I had written a letter before I arrived. He arrived. Okay, so which action completed first? I have written a letter before he arrived. So here the first action is I have written a letter. Just I have written a letter before the person arrived here. So what is the second action? He arrived in the second action. What is the first action here? I have written a letter. This is completed. Okay, that action is he arrived is the next action. Okay, so in the past perfect tense we will discuss the two actions. One should already completed and one should just completed action. Okay, so these two actions we will discuss in the past perfect tense. Is it clear, students? Right. Make it fast. Shall I guess? Past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Okay. So what is the past perfect continuous tense? The past perfect continuous tense is used for an action. Is used for an action that began before a certain time. That began before a certain time. Certain time. point in the past. And continued up to that time. Okay, look at here first. Past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used for an action that began before a certain point in the past and continued up to that time. Okay, so for example, one action started in the past. Okay, so it continued a certain time, then it stopped in the past itself. Okay, the action started in the past and continued for some time. After that, it stopped in the past itself. It will not continue to the present. So such actions we will discuss in the past perfect continuous tense. Okay. So the structure of the past perfect continuous tense is subject plus had been plus V1 informed plus object. Okay. Look at here. When I came to the school, example, when I came to the school, he had been working. He had been working. He had been working in the school. In the school for 4 years. For 4 years. Okay, look at here the sentence. When I come to the school, he had been working in the school for 4 years. Okay, so here we discuss another person who had been working for 4 years. When I come to the school at that time, he had been working for 4 years. That means he started in the past that work and also continuing in the past. Okay, in a certain time he was continuing the work. So such work we will discuss in the past perfect continuous tense. Okay, is it clear, students? So if you understand that, shall we go to workbook? Workbook page number. Page number 48. Workbook page number 48. Open it. Okay. Identify the tense of the following sentences. 6 a bit more. Identify the tense of the following sentences. Okay. So look at the first sentence. We got independence on 15th of August 1947. We got independence on 15th of August. Hello. 1947. Okay. So look at the sentence once. Observe. We got independence on 15th of August 1947. So once observe the structure here. We is the subject. Got verb to. This is object. So subject verb to object. This is, what is this? Simple past. Okay. This action is called simple past. Okay. This is simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay, right. Next sentence. When I came to my home. When I came to my home, my mother was watching television. My mother was watching. My mother was watching television. Okay. When I came to my home, my mother was watching television. Which tense is it? There are two tenses are there in the sentence. Okay. After the first sentence, when I came to my home, I subject came to my home. This is simple past. Next sentence, my mother was watching television. Look at here, my mother is the subject, was watching. Past continues. Okay. Television, object. So first sentence up to here, simple past. From here to here, past continues. Okay. There are two sentences are there. Simple past, simple past, and the second one, past continuous. Okay, these are the two sentences, right? While she was going to school, she found a diamond necklace on the road. Shall I raise the first sentence? Okay. Third one. While she was going to school, while she was going to school, while she was going to school, she found a diamond necklace on the road. Okay, once observe this sentence. While she was going to school, she is the subject, was going is the helping verb plus we were informed the school is the object. That means past continuous tense. The second sentence observe, she found a diamond necklace. Subject, verb to object. That means simple past. Okay. So in this sentence also we have two tenses. First one belongs to past continuous. Past continuous. Second one, simple past. Okay, right. When the doctor attended the hot patient, he had already died. When the doctor attended the patient, the hot patient, already died. He had already died. Okay. When the doctor attended the heart patient, he had already died. Okay. Once observe this sentence. When the doctor attended the heart patient, the doctor is the subject, attended verb 2, the heart patient is the object. Okay. He had already died. So he is the subject, had already died. Had died is V3. So what is this? Past perfect tense. Okay. Belongs to past perfect tense. Simple past. Simple past. And past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Okay, right. Shall I write the first sentence, third one? Right first. Next, fifth sentence. The train had left when I went to the station. The train had left. The train had left when I went to the station. Went to the station. The train had left. Look at here. Past perfect tense. Had left. With the verb plus had. The train had left is the past perfect tense. I went to the station is the simple past. Okay. Look at here. First one, past perfect. And also simple past. Simple past tense. Right. Right fast. Have you completed one? Next sentence, sixth one. Every day last week. Every day last week. Every day last week. I was watching a movie. I was watching a movie. Watching a movie. Okay, every day. Last week, I was watching a TV. So what is this? Once observe the subject. I was watching. Past continuous tense. Okay. Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Okay, right, first students, we are running out of time. Make it fast. Completed? Okay, students, I hope you understand today's class. Okay, we will meet in next class. Thank you.